Let's bring our good friend from Baltimore in on the show, Bernard Hollywood Williams. Bernard, how you doing, man?
Doing great. How y'all doing?
Doing well. Let me ask you guys something. Who is paying extra for a cable package? For a sports cable package? I know I'm guilty.
Me.
Guilty?
Guilty.
Guilty. Collin? Guilty. Irish Bill?
Guilty.
Bernard?
Like OJ, not guilty.
Not guilty, he says. Okay.
So
Bernard's
guilty?
Bernard's the only one of us.
Good point, Collin.
Yeah. Bernard did it. Yeah, he's probably the most guilty of us. All right, so I saw this statistic. This is crazy. So in the last 2 months, and this is significant because since March 12th, we are now at May 14th. So that is 2 months and 2 days so far. In the past 2 months, $3.5 billion has been spent on extra sports cable packages.
Wow.
This is to watch your MLB network, maybe your NASCAR network, maybe you're watching a little hockey on the NHL. What is it, center ice for NHL? $3.5 billion has been spent and wasted, including some of my own, some of Collin's, and some of Irish Bill's money. $3.5 billion has been wasted on cable packages that don't even have sports.
You know, it's also up TV sales.
Interesting.
It's hard to find TVs when you go into Walmart or anywhere because they're going fast.
I can imagine everybody's staying at home. They're looking at their old TV, looking at that crack in the screen, and it's like, let me ask you this, Bernard. What has been your quarantine purchase? Has there been a big quarantine purchase in your home that's just like, man, I'm tired of looking at this thing. It's time for this thing to finally get replaced. What was the big addition in the Bernard Williams house?
Only thing I can think of is food.
Food? He's just eating his way through the kitchen because you're there, and it's just like you're there.
When the refrigerator is empty, it's like, oh man, I got to get some more food. Yeah, I don't have anything particular though.
Hey, let me ask you this, because if you've got, of course, got your own Bernard Williams pro techniques, the training that you do working with track and field athletes. And, you know, Kobe Bryant was very connected to the Mamba Sports Academy. It was a company that was originally started even before his connection. It was the Sports Academy there in Los Angeles. And through his involvement, they changed the name in honor of him to Mamba Sports Academy. Vanessa Bryant and the family of Kobe Bryant has requested of the Sports Academy that they remove Mamba from the name. And to their credit, they didn't even blink. They didn't question this. They say if Vanessa Bryant wants the name taken down, the name gets taken down. As they put it, they said they are going to retire the Mamba name to the rafters where it belongs. Listen, they just want to find a way to honor their hero. You got to respect that. But, you know, whatever Vanessa Bryant's reasons are for them not to want to use the name, that's her call. It could be, and this doesn't have anything to do with the Mamba Sports Academy doing anything wrong. The Sports Academy's been great working with kids. It could simply be she just doesn't want that triggered as she's driving down the road to see the name on the sign as she drives past it. Maybe that creates an emotion in her. It could be something that simple. But to their credit for giving this up.
I think it's a little bit more complex than that.
What do you say?
Well, because he was in a I know he was in a battle for the name with a pharmaceutical company for Black Mamba.
Okay, so you think it has something to do with the pharmaceutical company and the family in a lawsuit or something like that?
What?
Do you think it has something to do with like a pharmaceutical company and the family and some sort of lawsuit? Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is the name. You know, he was already going through that situation as far as legally. You know, as far as like keeping the name and as far as like the trademark in the name going back and forth. But also, I just think there's a responsibility to carry on a tradition. And, you know, unless he have a son or somebody else, that's a lot of responsibility with a lot of kids to carry on a tradition, and you don't have that person to do that.
Right. Okay. You
know?
And
so it's a lot of responsibility to carry on the name, and not only the name, but to give the tutelage to like the kids to get to the next level. If you don't have nobody there to help carry your husband's name and legacy and to finish what he built. You know,
you got to have somebody there to keep eyes on it. Is that what you're trying to say? And I think I agree with you, because Kobe was the one himself who was involved with the Mamba Sports Academy. You know, he's involved in coaching. Gigi was a player for the Mamba Sports Academy. That's in fact, it was the tournament that they were going
it's a lot
to.
Of responsibility for you know, for a husband who just passed away.
Right. And she's not going to be there every day to have oversight, and wants to make sure that his legacy doesn't deteriorate. Listen, I just give them credit.
Again, that was exactly.
I give them credit for just, listen, we're not going to fight this. We're going to do the right thing. If Vanessa Bryant says take the name off, we take the name off. And as they put it, they're going to put the Mamba name in the rafters. They'll continue to honor him. They don't necessarily need to name themselves after him to continue to honor him. There's still ways to do that and to honor his legacy all throughout the year and all throughout their programs. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a total separation, because he was very involved and he was proud of this program.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to kick things off again, the 8 o'clock hour. Be right back.